Shalom and welcome to the reading of the book of Proverbs. We're in Isaiah. We left off at chapter 33. So join me as we continue reading, starting on chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to the ravager, while you have not been ravaged, and you treacherous, while you have not betrayed you. When you have cease ravaging, you shall be ravaged, and when you stop betraying, they shall betray you. O Yahweh, show us favor, for we have waited for you. Be their arm every morning, our deliverance, also in time of distress. At the noise of the rumbling, the people shall flee. When you lift yourself up, the Gentiles shall be scattered, and your plunder shall be gathered like the gathering of the caterpillar, as locusts rush about. They rush upon themselves. 5. Yahweh is exalted, for he dwells on high. He has filled Zion with right rulings and righteousness, and he shall be the trustworthiness of your times, a wealth of deliverance, wisdom and knowledge, the reverence of Yahweh, that is his treasure. See, the brave ones shall cry outside, the messengers of peace weep bitterly. The highways shall be deserted, the wayfaring man shall have ceased. He has broken the covenant. He has despised the cities. He respected no man. The earth shall mourn and languish. Lebanon shall be ashamed. Sharon shall be withered like a desert, and Bashan and Carmel be shaken. 10. Now I rise up, declares Yahweh. Now I am exalted. Now I am lifted up. You conceive chaff. You bring forth stubble. Your spirit devours you like fire. And peoples shall be like the burning of lime, like thorns cut up. They are burned in the fire. You who are afar off, hear what I shall do, and you who are near, know my might. Sinners of Zion shall be afraid. Trembling shall grip their defiled ones. Who of us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who of us shall dwell with everlasting burning? 15. He who walks righteously and speaks what is straight. He who rejects the gain of oppressions, who keeps his hands from accepting bribes, who stops his ears from hearing of bloodshed and shuts his eyes from seeing evil. He shall inhabit the heights, strongholds of rocks, be his refuge. His bread shall be given him, his water be steadfast. Your eyes shall see the sovereign in his comeliness, see the land that is far off. Your heart ponders fear. Where is the scribe? Where is he who weighs? Where is he who counts the towers? No longer shall you see a fierce people, a people of too deep a lip to hear, of the jabbering tongue. No one understands. 20. See, Zion city of our appointed time, your eyes shall see Jerusalem, an undistributed home, a tent not taken down, its stakes are never removed, nor any of its courts broken. But there great is Yahweh for us, a place of broad rivers, streams in which no boat with oar sails, nor big ships pass by. For Yahweh is our church, Yahweh is our lawgiver, Yahweh is our sovereign, He saves us. Your ropes shall be slack, they do not strengthen their masts, they shall not spread the sail. Then the prey of great plunder shall be divided, and the lame shall take the prey. Neither shall the inhabitants say, I am sick. The people who dwell in it are forgiven their wickedness. 34. Come near, you Gentiles, to hear, and listen. You people, let the earth hear, and all that is in it, let the world and all its offerings. For the displeasure of Yahweh is against all the Gentiles, and his wrath against all the division. He shall put them under the ban. He shall give them over to the slaughterer, and the slain be thrown out, and their strength rise from their corpses, and mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of the Shemayim shall rot away, and the Shemayim shall be rolled up like a scroll, and all their hosts fade like a leaf, fading on the vine, and like the fading of the fig tree. Shemayim means heaven. Verse 5, for the sword shall be drenched in the Shemayim. Look, it comes down to Edom, and on the people my cause for judgment. The sword of Yahweh shall be filled with blood. It shall be made overflowing with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh has great slaughtering at Botzra, and a great slaughter in the land of Edom. And wild oxen shall come down with them, and young bulls with bulls, and their land shall be drenched with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is today that the vengeance of Yahweh, the year of recompense for the cost of Zion, and the streams shall be turned into tar, and its dust into sulfur, and its land shall become burning tar. 10. That it is not quenched night or day, its smoke going up forever. From generations to generations it lies waste. No one passes through it forever and ever. So that the pelican and the porcupine possess it. Also the owl and the raven dwell in it. And he shall stretch out over it the line of formlessness and stones of emptiness. Its caves, with no one in them, is called a rain. But all the rulers have vanished. And thorns shall come up in their places, nettles and brambles in the strongholds. And it shall be a home for jackals, a courtyard for ostriches. And the wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the jackals, and the shaggy goat shall to it, and the shaggy goat call to its companion. The night creature shall also settle there, and shall find for herself a place of rest. 15. The arrow snake shall nest there, and lay eggs, and hatch, and gather them under her shadow. There too the vulture shall gather each with its mate. Search from the brook of Yahweh, and read, on one of these shall be missing. 16 again. Search from the brook of Yahweh, and read, not one of them shall be missing, not one shall be withheld a mate. For he has commanded my mouth, and his ruach shall gather them, and he shall cast the lot for them, and his hand shall divide it among them for a measuring line, and they possess it forever from generation to generation. They dwell in it. 35. Let the wilderness and the dry place be glad for them, and let the desert rejoice and blossom as the rose. It blossoms much and rejoices even with joy and singing. The esteem of Lebanon shall be given to it. The excellence of Carmel and Sharon, they shall see the esteem of Yahweh, the excellency of our Elohim. Strengthen the weak hands, and make firm the weak knees. Say to those with an anxious heart, be strong, do not fear. See, your Elohim comes with vengeance, with the recompense of Elohim. He is come to save you. 5. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf be opened. Then the lame shall leap like a deer, and the tongue of the dumb sing, because waters shall burst forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert. In the parched ground, and the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. In the home of jackals, where each lay, grass with reeds and rushes, and there shall be a highway and a way, and it shall be called the way of Kodesha. The unclean does not pass over it, but it is for those who walk the way, and not the wandering fool. No lion is there, nor any ravenous beast go up on it. It is not found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. And the ransom of Yahweh shall return and enter Zion with singing, with everlasting joy on their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. Thus concludes the reading of the books of prophets in Isaiah. We'll see you next week. We'll pick it up at Isaiah chapter 36. May Yahweh shine his light upon your path and lead you into his truth and righteousness and give you shalom. Until next time, shalom.